This is our very last video. And if you've watched all these videos, it's been quite a journey, quite a lot of videos. So what you can see is there's so much to art. It's not a simple subject. It's complicated. Perhaps if we had all the words for it as a language, we wouldn't need to physically make art or have art. But it's amazing and wonderful that we do. And it's amazing and wonderful that we keep exploring and we keep grappling with the questions. We started this course with the idea that this was a philosophy course of aesthetics, and philosophy is about questioning. It's about looking at the world and questioning the world, these ontological questions that question the existence of a subject. I always like to end this course with a little story, and probably one of the smartest things that was ever said to me, and it was said to me by a 4-year-old. When I was in college, I was assisting in a Dalcroze Eurythmics class, which is the study of rhythm and the study of creative movement, primarily for, these courses were for children. So there was a course with 4-year-olds that I was assisting in, and there was one little boy in this class who was quite a talented musician. This is 30 years ago. So I was young at the time and he was quite young. I haven't kept up with him, but I'm sure he's probably a talented musician, probably in a major symphony orchestra. At 4 years old, he played several instruments. The violin was his main instrument, but he could play the piano. He was just able to do it just naturally. He was one of those people that could just encounter an instrument and just figure it out. And he heard music differently than many of us heard it. He had what's known as perfect pitch. And that surprised me because I hadn't encountered at that stage of my life many people with that kind of perfect pitch as a musician. So you could play a note on the piano, he could tell you what the note was. You could play a note, you could hit a note without him seeing it on the piano. He could go to the piano and just hit the key and know it. And I asked him, because it was just astounding to me, I said, how do you know? How do you know which note is which? And because I couldn't do it. I would have to hit many notes to figure out, is this higher or lower? But he could go right to it. And he said to me one of the most amazing things, probably one of the most Zen-like things I'd ever heard in my life, a profound thing. And it was also very simple. He said, after I hear the note, I do one thing. I just listen closely and it tells me its name. And that was so profound about questions, and that was so profound about knowledge, that sometimes the answers are in front of us, and sometimes where we need to look is not outside, but we need to simply listen, and these things become revealed to us. Some of the questions you'll deal with as an artist, you won't answer for 10, 20 years. You'll spend your life asking yourself these questions, making these investigations, and that's part of the beautiful journey that is art. So as we end this course, I want to say thank you for watching all the videos. Thank you for exploring art with me. Every time I articulate these ideas and I explore these ideas, I find myself deeper and deeper into the subject of art, the knowledge of art, the wonder that is art. And whenever I explore, it's quite a beautiful and profound thing to do. And I realized how precious all of this is. The existence of everything is at these moments of time. So we'll learn from Thomas. Listen closely to the world. It will tell you its name. Never be afraid of the questions. Never be afraid of getting too overwhelmed. Always be bold. always be strong and always be curious about it. So thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful artistic journey.